Guys, so today I'm doing a get ready with me video, and this is just a look that I've been wearing for the last couple of days. I posted a picture on Instagram and I was asked if I could do a tutorial on it. It's super easy, but this is it, and if you'd like to see how to do this, then let's go ahead. I did this already because I like to let my moisturizer set for a few minutes before I put anything else on. I use the CeraVe Day Moisturizer with SPF 30, and now I'm going to be applying my primer, and this is Makeup Forever HD primer. I like it because it's just really thin and it really does help to keep my makeup on. Okay, so I finally bit the bullet. Not really, because it's not that expensive, but I bought the Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation, and I just heard so many mixed reviews, and I'm such a snob when it comes to foundation, so I just was really hesitant to try it, but I finally picked it up. I've just used it yesterday and today, so I'm still kind of, you know, testing it out and seeing how it's working. This is the color. Let's see. Where is the color? It's color 320 Warm Golden, and I think it might be a tad bit light for my skin. But I'm just going to apply it with a Sigma F80 brush. I'm just going to dip it in there. And just stipple it on and blend it in. My face is really red today because I just exfoliated. I use Retin-A like twice a week, and the first couple of days after I use it, my skin is so like flaky and dry. And I just have to exfoliate like extra when I use that. So you guys ask me like all the time to do more fitness videos. I do have fitness videos up, and I kind of keep to the same thing, so I'll link a couple of those below, like my diet and fitness. But really, I just try to eat a lot of protein and not a lot of carbs. That's basically what it is. Take your vitamins, because when you don't take your vitamins, your body craves things that are probably not good for you. We, as people, the way that we eat, we pretty much starve ourselves from, we're like malnutrition because we eat great, but we don't eat a lot of nutrients. So spirulina is a really good one. It has like everything in it. It's like a protein. It's like a blue or green algae protein. It has tons of vitamins in it. I also like to take vitamin B's, which are really good for like NYX. This is the eyeshadow base in white. I'm just going to put this on my lid and then under my eyebrow. And I'm just going to tap it in. One thing about this foundation is that I feel like it takes forever to dry. Like my skin feels so like sticky. Okay, now I'm gonna apply something to kind of set that eyeshadow primer, and I'm just using Wet n Wild's Brulee. Mine broke, so I just have to be super careful, and I'm just using a flat brush. I'm putting this just in the crease because I want it a little bit darker. And then I'm going to take a lighter shade on the lid and brow bone. Let's see. I use this palette so much. This is the the Lorac Pro palette. I'm just going to take this white and put it underneath my eyebrow, and then on my lid, and then into the corner. But for breakfast, I usually have like a protein smoothie, I guess you would call it. It's just kind of, it's not like a recipe or anything. I like to buy the Greek yogurt from Costco, either that or Chobani, whatever is available. If I can get to Costco, it's super inexpensive. They have both Chobani and the Kirkland brand, but the Kirkland brand has all the same things in it, so I just buy that. And then I'll buy like a bag of frozen strawberries and almond milk. So I'll put some strawberries in the bottom, like, you know, quarter way full in my what is that called? My blender, my magic bullet. And I put some almond milk in there and just kind of let it set so that the strawberries, you know, unfreeze. And then I'll put in like maybe a cup of Greek yogurt, and then I'll add, if I have like a banana, I'll add like a half a banana just to sweeten it up a little bit, and then just blend it. And you don't really need to add ice because the strawberries are already frozen, and that's usually like my go-to breakfast, and it keeps me full and it's really yummy. My eyebrows, I'm using Copper Plate and Charcoal Brown. And then for lunch at work, I'll have like tuna fish. I like either the bumblebee or the chicken of the sea. They both taste okay to me. And I get the one with water, and I just usually have like a bag of, they have like mixed peppers, the yellow, orange, and red. I am not a fan of green bell peppers, so I really like the colored ones. They're a little bit more sweet. So I'll just add some of those or some celery, and just to kind of give it like a little bit of crunchy, and then a little bit of mayonnaise, and I just eat that like a salad, like a tuna salad. And whenever I eat that for lunch, it seems like that is the time that I lose the most weight. Like if I'm trying to lose just a couple of pounds, if I, you know, get out of hand and I start eating really bad, if I do that for like a few days, I notice like I just come back down to where I'm supposed to be. Okay, now for the rest of my eyes, I'm going to be using Naked, and it's this one right here. I've been using this shade so much lately. It's just like a really light sort of eye look. It just defines the crease perfectly, just for that really super light look. It doesn't look like much, you know, in the pan, but it's just really pretty. Kind of like a taupey, light taupey beige, or it's a good name. Naked is the name. It's a really good name for it. Okay, so I'm taking that underneath the lower lash line as well. Just blending it out. And let's see. For the inner corner, I'm using So the inner corner I'm using Shroom, which is a shimmery, like light beigey color. Just putting that in the inner corner. And then the lid, I'm using Grain, which is a little bit darker, a little bit more beigey, like a little bit more pink. But it's definitely nothing like Naked Lunch. It's just kind of like a nude. So I'm putting that on the lid. And for eyeliner today, I'm just going to use a black liner. I've been using brown, but I feel like I've been using that so much. I can't find my black, so I'm just going to use the brown. And this is Espresso. And I'm just gonna wing it out. With this look, I like a little bit bigger wing. So, then for dinner, I'll usually make like burritos or like chicken and a side dish, like chicken and rice and a vegetable. Or, you know, just the normal stuff that you would make. When I make that stuff, I eat everything except for whatever the carbs there are. So if I'm making burritos, I'll just have, you know, whatever am using like chicken or beef or whatever, I'll just have that with all the stuff on it. I just won't have like the tortilla. I'm using L'Oreal Voluminous. And one thing that I'm not afraid of is fats. Like, people get on this thing where they think that you're not supposed to eat fats, but your body needs good fats. I mean, it's good for your skin, it's good for your hair. Your body just needs it. So I use a lot of olive oil and good oils. Okay, now for concealer, I'm just going to take a Q-tip and wipe underneath my eyes. I'm using, oh goodness, my hands are crazy. Okay, I'm using Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC in NC20. And just going to tap that on. I'm using a small flat top kabuki if I can find it. Actually, I can't find it, so I'm just going to use my fingers. I've been doing a lot of natural looks lately, so this might not be that much different than some of the other ones. Just using a different lipstick pretty much. Okay, and then to brighten, I'm using MAC's Prep and Prime in Light Boost. This foundation still is not dry. When it does dry though, it's dry. So that's a good thing. It kind of reminds me of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. Like, it feels like something's on your skin. It's kind of a different feeling. That's exactly why I really didn't like that foundation too much. I loved it at first because of how it looked, but it just felt like I had something on my skin. But we'll keep trying it and see how it goes. Okay, so that still is not dry yet, but I'm going to go ahead and keep on going. I've also switched it up and I've been using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, which is a little bit warmer than my Hoola bronzer that I've used forever. I'm just going to contour a little bit. It actually looks really nice. I love the way that this looks. It's almost like perfect for my skin. This brush is the MAC 129 and it sheds more than any other brush I have. I don't know what it is. I just washed it too and it's just continually sheds. So now I'm taking Cargo Press Powder in 20. I'm just going to go over that. Off all these little hairs. Okay. I'm looking for Dandelion from Benefit. I'm putting this on first and just kind of blending it out with my bronzer, just kind of blending it all in. This is a really nice face brightening powder. So pretty, really light look with that. And now I'm using Dollface from Tarte. Just applying that to the back of my cheeks. And then I'm using, this is Reserve Your Cabana by Wet n Wild. It's a highlighter. It's actually a bronzer, but I use it as a highlighter. And then for lips, I'm using Snob from MAC, which is such a pretty color. I haven't used this for a long time, but I've been using it every day lately. And it's more of a cooler pink, but it's so pretty. I just love it. And 15C from Makeup Forever. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.